You guys, it has been a point of discussion, we'll say, that Kenny Pickett, or at least Geno Smith, needs to come out and somebody else needs to go in. Now, I will extend the olive branch in saying that it's really easy to point fingers when you're losing games, and I mean, it's not like Geno Smith has had a lot of help. I mean, from time to time, the offensive line looks like it can't block anybody. The running game can't get going, and it's really hard to do anything when your offensive line isn't blocking. You have no running game, so that's really hard there. But also, it's the fact that you are not getting anything going basically until the end, the start of the game and the end of the game. Like everything in between there is non-existent. And what was really cool, and the only reason we really got anything going towards the end of the game, this latest loss against the Denver Broncos, was because Kenny Pickett played pretty well overall. Completed just over, I believe it was 72.3% of his passes, and like I said, I felt like he did pretty well. And I understand too that it was mainly because Geno Smith went out with an injury, but when you were faced with that kind of a situation where in comes Kenny Pickett and he gives you more life in your offense and you've pretty much just seen all season, we might have a problem. But Kenny Pickett finished 8 of 11 for 97 yards. He was taking shots. He was throwing darts. That dart he threw to Jackson was awesome. He also found Brock Bowers. Like Kenny Pickett can still get it done. Now, and again, I understand that with these last 4 games, we're probably going to see a lot of different quarterbacks, or at least a lot of different things going on as far as younger players getting more opportunities. But why don't we go with Kenny Pickett? Like, what's going to happen? We're going to lose more? Okay. We're going to suck more? I highly doubt that. And so, I think that while the goal should not necessarily go out to be, maybe have Kenny Pickett as the starter, could he be somebody that is a long-term backup for you? Yeah. I think that he has shown the ability in his career to give you quality snaps, give you an opportunity to win a football game when your starter's out, and you go from there. So, like I said, I fully understand that things have been frustrating this year, especially with how Geno Smith has played. Like, Ashton Jeanty, to his fault, really hasn't, not to his fault, it really hasn't been able to do much. But I think it's time for a potential change at the quarterback situation, because at the very least, we get another guy in there to see what he can do. If he sucks again and he's like worse than Geno, obviously put Geno back in. Like, there is really nothing to lose for the Raiders here as we hit the last 4 games of the season. Go out, put guys out there, and whoever plays the best, like, they are going to be here next year. That's what it comes down to. So I think that you traded a 5th round pick for him for a reason, and I think it would be foolish not to at least give him a start or 2 here, especially at the end of the season where we're already eliminated from the playoffs. Like, Pete Carroll, what's he going to get fired again? Like, okay. So I think what it comes down to is we need to see more offensively, and Kenny Pickett arguably showed us the most offensively yesterday against the Broncos. But overall, let us know what you guys think. Should the Raiders start Kenny Pickett over Geno Smith? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.